Good morning. We're grateful for this opportunity present to the panel or design ideas on place keep making in Doddanekundi village. Thank you for providing us all the information and analysis on the village. This is the site plan of Doddanekundi village. We have multiple visits to the sites to observe the place user activity relationship along the different nodes and edges before we started our concept. Let's walk Let's walk you through our mind map of the 420-meter stretch starting from the square. The village square is a prime node enclosed by the variety of building typologies and activities induced by the always maintains in a vibe there. Oru Abba turns the square into forbidden during the Ramanavami, which is shops and events, colorful decorations are happening in this location. The Ganeshan temple is with a Basava inside is a small yet identification landmark with a neighborhood. When we spotted late Puneet Rajkumar sir's posters near the flag, we understood the communal pride the location held. People used it to express their happiness and then brief as a community. The primary health center serves a village and the neighborhood with a recent pandemic scene. The center has provided excellent services in the vaccination. The auto rickshaw standing in the front is quite cheerless to pedestrian as it is taking the right of user otherwise accessible edges. Rama Temple is a fundamental charm of Doddanekundi and then draw major football to the village during the Ram Navami. Apart from the regular year around visitors, the vendors tending the temple are surplusely spread across the main road junction and inscription stone junction. The inscription stone supposedly belonging the Hoysala period is a heritage treasure that must be preserved. Its location and a bad road condition camouflage the stone with the surroundings are hardly noticed by any passerbys. This is an important historical event must be highlighted and cherished to the locality. The Lake Road is a senior residential stretch which is distinctly of the Rama temple at any point of the. It has a stone inscription junction with the new development rising near the 10 stories as a constant single eye, which is like happening. The lake is the largest lake in the one of the largest lake in the Maya, which is connected to the CV Raman. It has a very good public spaces. So So based on the mind map, we have arrived our brief and the frame the vision and the design objective. Next, the vision is to show the residents and the potential their places as a introducing merge intervention that escalate their experience. This would make them see and feel their places in the new dimension. The design objective is to start to categorize the user typology and identify the design elements can incorporate such as wall art, sidewalk, pop-up parks, and the landscape, etc. And eventually encourage the activities like a social gathering, interactive edges, wedding in an organic way. So this is a basic like a design objective. We took it and take it forward. So when we read the this is a like a when we read the this is the existing plan we received, and then we are developing our concept over it. We zoned the private properties and negotiated the area that would be could be intervened. We maintain the 6-meter road along with the Doddanekundi main road, which is being our reference. Other street attributes are allocated accordingly. We arrayed the robust road structure from where we identify major zones and intervention to the discuss in detail. So the zone one is the village square, and then Ganesha temple edge, Doddanekundi main road junction, inscription stone junction, Lake Street. So let's see the detail of the village square, which is mentioned in the key plan. The existing plan showing the hazardous vehicular routes and the parking. So we thought of proposing we saw high potential for a plaza with organized. The vehicular route under designated parking, we have shifted the flagpole here as a marker for the square. The open space encourages the informal gatherings and helps to stage the events during hura huba. The levels are maintained for the pedestrian access to the square and only differentiation through the materials for the visual impact. The isometric view, this is the isometric view for the representation of the square, how we painted. So over here, you can see the differentiation of the pedestrian, which is like a give a visual impact to the people who is like, but it will be levels will be in the like a slight level difference will be there. This is an artistic impression, which is like we have rendered it, and then so when we go for the next one, which is a Ganesha temple edge, this is a this is a existing section shows the vendors and the carriageway in the same level. The proposed section shows the seeing the area on the different levels with the sidewalk on the other edge. This acts as a spill-out space for the temple visitor. During Uru Habba, this edge can be accommodated makeshift kiosks. This is the artistic impression which is showing how we are like the feel and things for the that age. So when we this is the key map next part of the next part of the zone. This is the Doddanekundi main road junction. The existing plan shows uneven roads with an hazardous parking with vendors along the edges. So we proposed a plan maintaining the uniform width of 6.5 meters. We created a pop-up park in the junction. We accommodate the vendors within the same zone for their hold their sense place on personal level. We are giving art wall for the healthiest what art wall on the healthier center which is pop-up park there. Auto stand is moved here, over here, and then the two-wheeler parking are provided at the commercial space edges. The junction plaza acts as a spillout space for a veterinary hospital and then commercial edges. The wall art at pop-up creates a vibrance along the spine, creates a pause for the temple visitors here. This is an isometric view, which is like showing the how the edges has been treated, and then like how the two-wheeler parking and then auto stand is like created. This is a artistic impression, the 3D view, the look and feel of this. So next is the inscription zone, stone junction key map, which is showing the existing plan showing the uneven sidewalk widths and the hazardous parking with the vendors and all. So this is a proposed plan where the inscription stone is like treated with a inscription with a seating, and then give a space for the vendors and then the cycling parking, because more cyclists has been traced in the when we went to site visit, we traced in this route. So this is how the isometric view, and then this is a like the 3D view, which is like have a level difference for the seating space near the inscription stone. The inscription stone is now like better the thing. So now we came into the final part of the proposal. So this is a street which is like heading towards the this is a state which is heading towards a lake. The existing sections shows the sidewalk on the either side and carriageway at a different level. We have made a road and the sidewalk and introduce the this landscape edges, introduce the landscape edges, potted plants and then metal arches. This has a flexibility to focus the place, keeping with a less intervention here. So this is a isometric, and then you can see the in this we can see the vibrance artwork on the road and then building wall cheers the calm street and gives a visual treat to the passively. So our proposal is done. We made a this is a overall overall view, like how we treated, the language is completely transferred till that 420 meters thing. We made a small walkthrough. Go through the. I'll give. Please have a view on it. Aishwarya.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. So please go ahead.
So this is the urban square which we had done, and this is the veterinary hospital edge with informal seating, and during the Uraba time, this can be a space for people to vendors to settle there. And so this will be our auto stand junction. So it will be catering to different activities happening around. And the signage. Then when we have been to the site, when we spoke to a lot of vendors, they are all very personally attached to their space. So we didn't want to allocate them in a very distinct zone. So we try to accommodate wherever they are with a segregating pathways. This is our inscription stone junction. So we really loved the tree which was there, and we wanted to create this as another node before entering to the Lake Street.
Your time is up, so you will need to.
Yeah, this is done. This is the last stretch. We tried to replicate as much as possible the private property edges because we didn't want to disturb them at all. Yeah, this is done. We did potted plants because it was flexible and it was not disturbing anybody's, it was not built. So yeah, we wanted to create a street ambience, make the street ambience better before entering to the lake. Yeah, thank you.